This is what the creative aspect of my life looks like right now. Neglected. Dormant. Looks like I completely forgot about it and I let it die. But no, I just put it so far back on the back burner. I haven't posted my work on Instagram in years. I haven't reached out to do a photo shoot in years. And there's a lot of reasons why we're here now. Back when I went to pursue photography without a job, I faced a lot of rejection. I was scared to charge people because whenever it seemed like I did, it pushed them away and it made them cancel the photo shoot. I had to deal with people flaking on me for photo shoots that we planned weeks in advance. And the main thing was the financial instability. That's what kind of shooed me away. And so then I started working again. Never thought I would go back to a 9-to-5 after pursuing my dreams. I was a little salty. Never really liked the restriction that I associated with having a 9-to-5 job. But what I did like was the financial stability, was the ability to pay off my debt that I built up, or ability to save money, or ability to eat good food instead of food out of a can. Looking back, I always fought this internal battle of like, either I choose my creative passions, either I choose photography and step into the unknown with my finances and risk everything, or I forget about all that and I pursue this 9-to-5 job with the financial stability, being financially responsible. There was no in between. And I'm here to ask myself, why can't I have both? And so now, more recently, as of like the past week, I've made it an effort, I've made it a point to stop lying to myself, to be more real with myself and to embrace or just acknowledge my fears and my flaws instead of overlooking them in favor of this ideal identity that I want to embody. I made it an effort to accept me for who I am right now, because why am I going to overlook myself? How am I going to reject myself and expect reality to accept me? That's a good question. And so with this whole phase of like wanting to learn more about myself, I had the idea to read back on my old journals from 4 or 5 years ago. And I noticed this overarching theme. I was very conditional. Over life, over myself. If I wasn't feeling good, if I wasn't feeling high on life, if I wasn't feeling enlightened or super present, then my life was on the downfall. Then everything was going wrong. Then I was on the wrong path. And so it was a constant chase to be in alignment, to be present all the time, to always have this high awareness. And if I'm not, then there is something wrong with me. And what's crazy is I kept that affirmation, mantra, concept of myself for years, up until, 2 weeks ago? For years, I would constantly neglect myself in favor of this ideal version of myself. Like I said earlier, that's honestly a story for another day. Let's get back to what I was saying. Finishing reading my old journal, it made me question, like, what is the missing piece in my life right now? I've been asking myself, what is the next step for me? I've been asking myself that question for so long. And I'm formulating this hypothesis. that maybe the missing piece to my life is my creativity. And so, yeah, moving forward, I want to make it an effort to pursue my creativity, to get back into photography, learn what it means to be a photographer in the world, and work through my limiting beliefs around it, work on projects that I've been sitting on that have been collecting dust for all these years. And I really want to revive that dead grass. Because I no longer want to neglect the part of me, the part of my life that gives me life. And so the main lesson of the day is I can still pursue my creative passions while working at a 9-to-5. I don't have to choose either or. Neither path is wrong. The only wrong is making it a choice between either or. I can have both. I should have both. What am I thinking right now? What am I thinking right now? I'm thinking that this whole idea for this video is just so scrambled and unorganized, and not that it needs to have the organization, but I feel like it'd make me feel better if I was more organized with this. But, you know what? We're gonna use what I've been learning for the past couple weeks. I accept myself where I am. I'm not this amazing, super organized YouTuber. I'm me. I am me right now. Let me get up. And there's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with being unorganized in my videos, because you know what? I'm learning this from Dochi. There is no formula. And I am not this super articulate teacher of life. I am me experiencing life right now, just sharing what I'm learning about life. And so I right now I'm taking off the pressure of having to perform for you, having to be perfect, because I don't expect myself to be perfect anymore. Perfection is an illusion, is what I'm learning. Perfection is what the ego wants, what the mind wants. And it's in the future. It's not right here. We're never going to get to the future. There's a quote in my old journal. How you feel right now is how you're going to feel later. And so if you feel right now in anticipation for the future, we're getting off topic. In the future, you're going to feel anticipation for the future. And it's just a constant cycle. So just be here now. Embrace where you are right now. I'm embracing the fact that I don't know how to make a proper YouTube video. Hello. And that's that. But yeah, moving forward, I'm going to read Artist's Way just so I can tap into my creativity again, open myself up to that side of myself again, and formulate this vision, dial in a vision that I have for myself, for what I want my life to look like. Because I did that a lot in my old journal. I would constantly ask myself, what does this ideal version of me look like that's living the life that I want? I would literally ask the question, not answer it. I would just stop writing and then go to the next entry. like I'm doing right now. Oh my god. Should I answer my question then? The ideal life. Should I share this on the internet? Well, first of all, I don't want to be super specific in fear that I will limit myself. But what my ideal life looks like is having the freedom to create. Okay, I have that right now. I have that already. Being financially free, not being locked down to a place to get my money. So perhaps making money online, making money through my craft. In my ideal life, I believe in myself more. In my ideal life, I don't let the doubts and limitations of my mind get to me as much. In my ideal life, I achieve my goals. I have my own place. Yeah, okay, so I started my answer. I'm going to finish my answer in my journal because this requires a lot more thought and intent. I wasn't even planning on facing this question in front of you. I think that's all I have for today. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm literally insane.